I'd just like to thank everybody. I think the debates have gone really well so far, and I hope we can keep it up for the last two after this. But back to the debate. Firstly, I would like to point out the fact that when Team 4 says we're going to lose learning time, it's just an invalid point. Because here it clearly shows that after a 20-minute walk, your brain is more active. But what this photo doesn't say, but is also true, is that this brain over here is more than 50% more active, which would mean it's more efficient and productive to go for a 20-minute walk every once in a while, rather than staying in the class and letting your brain become less active like this. I was looking around, and I found a stat that I found interesting. It was a North American study showing that adults are spending 25% less time outside than they did in 1987. I thought this was interesting, and so I did a bit more research, and I thought maybe is it because their work hours are longer? And it really hasn't, the work hours really haven't increased that much. Certainly not 25% more to take up that 25% less time they're spending outside. And eventually I came to the conclusion that it's really starting in the schools. And as the world becomes more digital, we're spending less of our free time outside playing. And so, but schools have not compensated for this. We still have the same amount of time outside that we did in 1987. And so we're losing our love for the outdoors, and it's affecting the whole spectrum. Everybody's getting affected by this because once they stop going outside at a young age, they're no longer going to go outside when they're older, and they start not being as active and not being as healthy. And I think that's really the core of obesity and people being unhealthy in 2014. And I think it would help a significant amount if we just had a bit more outside time in schools so that people could learn to love the outdoors again like they did in the 1980s. Thank you.